Now, I am aware, as everyone in this room is aware, that Americans and Europeans do not always see things the same way in every instance. I would quickly point out that this is hardly a new development.
Mr. Secretary, you really brought us.
For our part, we will not join a consensus if we believe it compromises our core principles, nor would we expect any other nation to join in a consensus that would compromise its core principles. When we feel strongly about something, we will lead. We will act even if others are not prepared to join us. But the more we wait, the more chance there is for this dictator with clear ties to terrorist groups, including al-Qaida, more time for him to pass a weapon, share a technology, or use these weapons again. But there comes a time when soft power or talking with evil will not work, where unfortunately hard power is the only thing that works. We have seen these sorts of evil leaders before. We have seen them throughout history, and they are still alive today.
Okay. Corporate leader.
And we have seen evidence. I've listed some of it here. We'll be presenting more in the days and weeks ahead. But I don't think the case is unconvincing. I think it's quite convincing. And the question before us, are we unwilling to acknowledge the evidence because we're unwilling to take the action that the evidence may require us to take?
That we put him into a chamber and full.
My heart grieves when I think about the situation in the Middle East. I've worked very hard on this for 2 years and for years before that. But trust is broken down. We have to do everything we can in our power, all of us, the United States, the European Union, any other nation that has the ability to influence the situation in the Middle East, to work with the Palestinians to put in place a leadership that is responsible with representative institutions of government that will clamp down on terrorism, that will say to its people, terrorism is not getting us anywhere. It is not producing what we want, a Palestinian state. It is keeping us away from a Palestinian state. And we also have to say to our Israeli friends that you have to do more to deal with the humanitarian concerns of the Palestinian people. And you have to understand that a Palestinian state, when it's created, must be a real state, not a phony state that's diced into 1,000 different pieces.
And soft power, hard power, military power, and perhaps expressed.
The United States has no intention of attacking North Korea. President Bush has said that repeatedly. And we are prepared to convey this in a way that makes it unmistakable to North Korea. At the same time, we keep all of our options on the table.